What's up, everyone? Welcome to FilmSpot, and today we will be talking about best upcoming movies. Big news for fans of Sony's anti-hero. Sony Pictures Animation is developing an animated Venom movie, and it's already attracting some high-profile talent. The project will be directed by Zach Lipovsky and Adam B. Stein, the duo behind the recent horror hit Final Destination Bloodlines, marking the first fully animated feature for the fan-favorite symbiote character. This new Venom film is still in early development, and details like the script, release date, and full cast haven't been revealed yet. Sony is reportedly opening a writer's room to begin developing the story, but no official plot, rating, or confirmed voice cast has been announced. Tom Hardy, who portrayed Eddie Brock and Venom in the live-action trilogy, Venom, Let There Be Carnage, The Last Dance, is said to be involved in some capacity on the animated project, though it's unclear whether he'll return as a voice actor or serve in a producer role. Producers from the previous Venom films, including Amy Pascal, Avi Arad, and Matt Tolmach, are also expected to be connected to the project. Since animation takes time, this new Venom movie is likely still several years away from release, but the creative team's involvement suggests Sony is aiming for something fresh and visually bold in the Spider-Verse's expanding world. Production on Season 3 of Wednesday is officially underway, with filming beginning in mid-February 2026. The hit gothic drama has returned to Ireland, which continues to serve as the primary production base for Nevermore Academy and its surrounding world. After months of anticipation following the success of the first two seasons, cameras are now rolling as Netflix moves forward with the next chapter of Wednesday Addams' story. While an exact premiere date has not yet been announced, current production timelines suggest a likely 2027 release window. Season 3 is expected to film throughout much of 2026, with post-production and visual effects work extending into early next year. Netflix has not revealed plot specifics, but the new season will continue exploring the darker mysteries teased at the end of Season 2. With Ireland once again providing the atmospheric backdrop that helped define the show's signature tone, anticipation is already building among fans worldwide. As production ramps up, more casting announcements and story details are expected in the coming months. For now, one thing is clear: Wednesday Addams is officially back in action. Big casting news has just dropped for Sonic the Hedgehog 4. Acclaimed actor Kristen Bell will voice the beloved character Amy Rose in the upcoming sequel set to hit theaters on March 19, 2027. Bell, known for hit roles in Frozen, Veronica Mars, and The Good Place, joins returning cast members like Ben Schwartz as Sonic, Colleen O'Shaughnessy as Tails, Idris Elba as Knuckles, and Keanu Reeves as Shadow, marking one of the franchise's most star-studded ensembles yet. Amy Rose, the pink hammer-wielding hedgehog first teased in the post-credits scene of Sonic the Hedgehog 3, has become a fan favorite since her video game debut in Sonic CD 1993. Bell's casting was confirmed by Schwartz on social media, who shared an excited announcement welcoming her into the Sonic family. This role adds to Bell's acclaimed voice acting resume, which includes Princess Anna in the Frozen franchise. While plot details for Sonic the Hedgehog 4 remain under wraps, the addition of Amy Rose and Bell's energetic performance signals a big expansion of the Sonic cinematic universe. Fans are already buzzing about what her character will bring to Sonic's next adventure. In a major casting announcement, McKenna Grace has officially been cast as Daphne Blake in Netflix's upcoming live-action Scooby-Doo. The news marks the first confirmed star attached to the project, which is a fresh take on the iconic mystery-solving gang that entertained audiences for decades. Grace, who previously voiced young Daphne in the 2020 animated film Scoob, shared her excitement on social media after the casting was reported by major outlets, including Variety and Deadline. This new adaptation is described as an origin story that traces how the members of Mystery Inc. first came together during their final summer at camp. According to reports, the 8-episode series is being developed by Berlanti Productions alongside Warner Bros. Television, with Josh Applebaum and Scott Rosenberg serving as showrunners. Fans of the franchise are already buzzing about the casting choice, seeing it as a strong first step toward bringing a beloved classic into a new era for Netflix. With no full cast revealed yet and a release date still pending, McKenna Grace's involvement as Daphne gives longtime fans and newcomers alike plenty to look forward to as production progresses. The next chapter in the long-running Evil Dead horror franchise is now officially in production under the title Evil Dead Wrath. Filming has begun in Auckland, New Zealand, with cameras rolling as of February 2026, just weeks after the announcement of the title and the first logo reveal from the studio. This installment is the 7th mainline film in the legendary series that began with Sam Raimi's original Evil Dead in 1981. Evil Dead Wrath is being written and directed by Francis Galuppi, who steps into the franchise with backing from producers including Sam Raimi and Robert Tapert. The project's development and shooting timeline suggests it could hit theaters in 2027 or later, though an official release date has not yet been announced. Details about the plot are still under wraps, but Evil Dead Wrath is expected to continue the mix of horror and intense action that fans have come to expect from the series. As production continues in New Zealand, more casting and story updates are likely to be revealed in the coming months, building anticipation among horror fans worldwide. Exciting news for Marvel fans! The first official synopsis for Spider-Man Brand New Day has been revealed, shedding light on what to expect in Spider-Man 4. Marvel Studios has wrapped filming, but until now, the storyline remained a mystery. Fans have seen set photos and hints of countless villains, leaving many unsure how the pieces fit together. The synopsis, found in a 224-page official art book listed for release on August 4th, finally answers some of these questions. According to the synopsis, 4 years have passed since we last saw Spider-Man. Peter Parker may be gone, but Spider-Man is at the top of his game, keeping New York City safe. Everything seems to be going well until an unusual trail of crimes draws him into a much bigger mystery. To face this challenge, Spider-Man will need all his skills and confront the consequences of his past. The synopsis also confirms 6 major plot points. The story starts 4 years after No Way Home. Peter Parker remains missing from everyone's memory, the hero has rebuilt his life, a surprising trail of crimes brings together many villains, including Scorpion, and the events tie into the larger MCU timeline. Fans can also look forward to Tom Holland, Zendaya, Jacob Batalon, Jon Bernthal, Mark Ruffalo, Michael Mando, and Sadie Sink when the film hits theaters on July 31st, 2026. Exciting news for kaiju fans! The next Godzilla movie, Godzilla Minus Zero, is officially on the way. Following the success of Godzilla Minus One in 2023, Toho has greenlit the sequel, set to hit theaters in Japan on November 3rd, 2026, followed by a North America release on November 6th. The film is written and directed by Takashi Yamazaki, who also handled the visual effects, ensuring the same epic tone fans loved in the previous installment. Filming took place last year in Japan, New Zealand, and Norway. The plot, as reported by industry sources, picks up after Godzilla's first rampage. Koichi Shikishima, Ryunosuke Kamiki, hopes for peace with his family, including Noriko, Minami Himabe, and young Akiko. But the calm doesn't last. Godzilla returns, bigger and more dangerous than before, and an ancient threat awakens beneath Aokigahara near Mount Fuji. Koichi must join forces with old allies and US-Japan forces to face these monsters. Noriko's connection to Godzilla deepens, putting her in grave danger. Fans are already speculating about the second kaiju, possibly Mothra or Ghidorah, especially as 2026 marks the 65th anniversary of Mothra. Yamazaki promises a mix of thrilling monster battles and deep human drama, making this sequel one of the most anticipated kaiju films of the year. Rumors are swirling that Jacob Elordi, star of Euphoria, Frankenstein, and Wuthering Heights, could be offered the iconic role of James Bond in the upcoming reboot. While nothing has been officially confirmed by MGM or Amazon, celebrity sources and bookies have made Elordi the top contender for 007, with odds of 5-4 ahead of rivals like Callum Turner, Aaron Taylor-Johnson, and Theo James. Reports even claim that Elordi has met with producers and director Denis Villeneuve, sparking excitement among fans. If true, Elordi would be the youngest actor ever to play James Bond at just 28 years old, signaling a potential shift toward a younger, fresh take on the legendary spy. His rising star power and award nominations make him a serious candidate, though fans are debating whether he fits the classic Bond image. Some argue his Australian nationality and towering 6'5" height might be unconventional for the role, sparking lively discussions online. Filming for James Bond 26 is rumored to start in October 2026, but for now all details remain speculative. Whether Jacob Elordi will officially step into the spy's shoes is still unknown, but his name has already electrified the fan community. Will he be the next 007? Time will tell. Fans of Prime Video's The Boys are gearing up for the 5th and final season, premiering on April 8, 2026. Series star Carl Urban, who plays Billy Butcher, recently teased that this season will be full of shocking moments, with fatalities from the very first episode. Speaking at the premiere of his new film, The Bluff, Urban told Variety, "Every season, but particularly this season from episode 1, you're like, oh wow. Nobody is safe. Fatalities right from the get-go. Let's go. Last season, it's all on." The official synopsis gives fans a glimpse of the chaos to come. Homelander rules with his erratic whims, while Huey, Mother's Milk, and Frenchie are trapped in a freedom camp. Annie struggles to lead a resistance, and Kimiko is missing. Butcher returns ready to use a virus capable of wiping out all soups, setting off a chain of events that could change the world forever. Although Season 5 concludes the main storyline, the Boys universe continues expanding. Prequel series Vought Rising, exploring Soldier Boy and his team, is in production. Gen V awaits its third season, and a Mexico-set spin-off is in early development. Fans can expect intense action, shocking deaths, and high-stakes drama when the final season drops this April. A new rumor is gaining traction online about a possible Mission Impossible 9, and it involves none other than Tom Cruise and award-winning director Chloe Zhao. According to unverified reports circulating on social media and entertainment news sites, Cruise may be looking to bring the Nomadland and Eternals filmmaker on board to write and direct the next chapter of the blockbuster spy franchise. This follows the massive success of Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, which many believed would be the end of Ethan Hunt's story. The rumors originated from celebrity gossip sources like DeuxMoi, which suggested Cruise and Zhao have met and discussed a treatment, and that a script could already be in development. However, it's important to stress that nothing has been officially confirmed by Tom Cruise, Paramount, or Zhao herself, so this remains speculation at this stage. Fans have had mixed reactions online, with some excited about the idea of Zhao's unique visual style blending with Mission Impossible's high-octane action, while others wonder if the franchise should really continue after what was marketed as the final film. Regardless, this rumor has sparked plenty of discussion and curiosity about the future of one of Hollywood's most enduring action series. Early reports from a recent test screening of Supergirl suggest that the film may be shaping up better than many fans expected. While official reactions haven't been released by DC Studios, insiders and online discussions indicate that the screening was very good overall, hinting at strong audience feedback and positive vibes about the movie's direction so far. One of the biggest details coming out of the screening chatter is that David Cornsweet's Superman will appear in multiple scenes, not just a brief cameo. Reports suggest he's featured in at least 3 separate moments, which could play an important role in Supergirl's story and her character growth. This fits with Cornsweet's confirmed involvement in the film as the new Superman in the growing DC universe. While these early reports are exciting, test screenings are meant to gather feedback and are not final reviews. Studios often tweak films afterward. Still, positive word from these early screens, strong presence from Superman, and continued praise for lead actress Millie Alcock have boosted fan anticipation for the movie ahead of its June 26, 2026 theatrical release. Great news for fans of the heroes in a half-shell. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Mutant Mayhem 2 has received a new release date from Paramount Pictures. The animated sequel was originally set to hit theaters on September 17, 2027, but the studio has moved the date up to August 13, 2027. This means the Turtles' next big screen adventure will arrive a little sooner in late summer, giving families more time to enjoy it before school starts again. Director Jeff Rowe is returning to lead the project, with Kyler Spears and Yashar Kasai co-directing alongside him. The movie continues the story of Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, and Michelangelo, following the success of the first Mutant Mayhem, which launched in 2023 and quickly became a fan favorite with its humor, style, and heart. By moving the release into August, Paramount is positioning the film to capture the late summer crowd, especially younger audiences who are still on break. While plot details are still under wraps, anticipation is building for more turtle teamwork, action, and fun when Mutant Mayhem 2 arrives in theaters on August 13, 2027. Horror comedy fans are getting a fun surprise. The official trailer for Scary Movie 6 will hit theaters before the new Scream 7 movie. The news comes straight from promotional sources tied to the upcoming slasher film, meaning audiences who go to see Scream 7 in theaters will be among the first to watch the newest look at the latest Scary Movie sequel. Scary Movie 6 brings back the franchise known for spoofing popular horror films and pop culture with plenty of jokes, wild scenes, and parody moments expected. While the full cast and plot details are still being kept under wraps, fans can start getting excited once they see the trailer appear ahead of Scream 7's theatrical run. The Scream movie hits screens on February 27, 2026, so that's when audiences can first see the Scary Movie 6 preview as well. This strategy has become common in Hollywood, where studios attach trailers for one big release before another in the same genre to reach the right audience. Horror lovers going to Scream 7 will now get an extra treat, a first look at Scary Movie 6. Stay tuned for the trailer's online release date and more updates as they arrive. Exciting news for Minecraft fans! A Minecraft Movie 2 is officially moving forward, and producer Roy Lee has hinted that the iconic Ender Dragon could make its cinematic debut in the sequel. The first Minecraft movie, released in 2025, introduced audiences to the blocky world of the game, focusing on 4 main characters navigating portals, crafting, and survival. However, many beloved game elements, including the Ender Dragon, were missing. Lee recently shared updates with Screen Rant, confirming fans' hopes. One of the things that everyone was saying is, we have to have an Ender Dragon eventually. This creature, first appearing in the game in 2011, is widely considered Minecraft's final boss, signaling high-stakes battles and larger-scale conflict. Its inclusion could add a thrilling new layer to the sequel's adventure. Filming is set to begin in April 2026 in New Zealand, with director Jared Hess returning to maintain the mix of humor and adventure fans loved in the first film. The sequel is planned for a July 23, 2027 release, continuing the franchise's cinematic expansion. With Lee's comments and production moving forward, audiences can expect more game elements and epic encounters, making Minecraft 2 a must-watch for gamers and moviegoers alike. Fans of Gotham, get ready! The Batman Part 2 is officially on track, with reports now revealing that filming is expected to begin by the end of May 2026. After the critical and commercial success of Matt Reeves' 2022 The Batman, the sequel faced delays as Reeves and co-writer Mattson Tomlin refined the script, which was finalized in June 2025. The movie is slated for an October 1, 2027 release. The sequel will dive deeper into Bruce Wayne's journey, exploring his alter ego while he tackles a new investigation uncovering corruption and growing unrest in Gotham following the events of the Penguin. Returning cast members include Robert Pattinson as Batman, Jeffrey Wright as Jim Gordon, Andy Serkis as Alfred Pennyworth, Colin Farrell as the Penguin, and Barry Keoghan as the Joker. New additions reportedly feature Sebastian Stan as Harvey Dent and Scarlett Johansson in an undisclosed role, raising even more anticipation for the film. Despite ongoing changes at DC Studios, co-heads James Gunn and Peter Safran remain in place, ensuring that production for both The Batman Part 2 and Superman Man of Tomorrow stays on schedule. With filming set to begin soon, fans can look forward to another dark, thrilling chapter in Gotham, promising more mystery, action, and iconic characters when the movie hits theaters in fall 2027. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.